this the main story of the game is Donald Trump traveled back in time and brought the world's biggest tyrant, the worst person ever. But then the rebels in the history came back and helped. So the game is the goal of the game is to be the dictator. So we have this board, and we have
like
character cards.
Character cards, and you have like the plus ability and one minus ability, and you have one event or just one times
And,
you can use it.
The board is set up. So here we have the capital city, the dictator city. Here we have the dictators, and then it's a hex tile, so it has 6 sides, and every side of the hex tile has 3 tiles for. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's
1, 2, 3, and then you fill the space what's inside, and then 4 by 4 every side, and it's like a big hex tile.
Yeah, and we need to step and flip the card.
So now let's
Okay, I start.
but first you should tell everything. So
Okay.
so we have these so the character cards is a bio.
Yeah, and you can buy card.
Oh yeah, but this shouldn't be flipped. There are 5 types of cards. There are chance cards, cards for everyone, cards for the dictator, and cards for the rebels. So you can buy these if you step on a shop. So let's show a simple round. So you start then.
Okay, so I wanna be.
No, I have to tell one thing. So we have this the main character is this big one, and there's his little armies. What can be defeated? The main army can be. So
Okay, so I'm gonna go there,
okay,
and
he
I
gets
get
two money,
and I get a
Chance card.
chance card.
and the chance
Because
cards says you can roll, and then it says the name, and you can roll between
Okay, so I wanna be wrong.
not roll like with Uno cards, and if you draw 1 to 3, you may see what's on the hex tile, so one of these tiles, and if the minus, if you draw 4 to 6,
Yeah.
then another person should see one of the hex tiles. So when there,
So I'm gonna
and that's a 6.
so
So I
you
may
can
see
see
the hex tile. So I look at that's like okay, and I saw the hex tile. So it's my turn now. I have 3 armies, so I can step with all of the armies. I step one here, and one here. So first I step here. So I have 1 money and 1 chance card. So the chance card is new ability. Take if I pick a 1 to 3, then take the top card from the deck of your choice. So we have three decks. So I can choose from the green one because it's only for the rebels and I am the dictator. But I can choose from the dictator, and the use is for everybody. So I draw. So I draw a 4. Then the next player randomly. So the next player, it's Banda. Can see the bottom of the rebel cards. The bottom one.
Oh, the bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's my turn because I didn't look at all the tiles. So then I flip this. I have again 1 money
And again the chance card.
and chess card. Swift operations. You may move an extra space on the board if I have a 1 or a 4, and if I don't, then the target player or an army is incredible. So the next player can move again in the next turn. So I draw. I have drawn a 1. No, that's wrong. So I can step again with this. I step back instead. Step back in my capital. And I flip this, the last one. I have 2 coins.
Yeah.
Then I can it's still me, and I can buy Uno cards.
Yeah,
Uno cards is for battling. So if 2 people steps on the same hex tile, then they have to battle. So you have to buy Uno cards for battling. So now I have these Uno cards, and then I have 2 9, and a 6 and a 5. And for example, he has a 1, a 4 and a 2. Let's show it. Yeah. And you have to pick 3 cards. And then you have to
And
go.
if I attack,
and I attack, so I am the
so
attacker.
I wanna be choice what
He can match the cards, how?
So-
Because he can match,
But
and
I
win.
defeat.
I win. So I defeated him. I can knock him down in these hex tiles. So I knock down to here.
No, because you can step there. So it's like just to show you.
It's just to show it. So if I would, so then I buy 4 Uno cards. Yeah, I buy, and I buy 4. So I want 1 more.
No, you have it.
Oh, okay, thanks. So then it's his turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna go there. Oh,
So
it's a
we got
city.
in a city.
Sorry.
So this is a town. This is a village. No. Yeah, and this is a city.
So I will buy 3 Uno card.
So we bought 3 Uno cards. And if you don't have Uno cards, you didn't bought any, or you don't have money, then you automatically get 3 randomly. But if you lose, then you have after when you used it, you have to put it back in the account. These stay forever. So then it's my turn again.
If you battle them, you lose them.
Okay, that could be a new rule. So I step here. So I got a bandit. It's a bandit that I battle the bandit, and the other player who starts, that is the bandit. And then you have to choose 3 cards, and if you defeat the bandit, then I can step another tile.
No.
Yeah, because it will knock me down. But if the bandit wins, then he just knocks automatically. So 3, 2, 1.
Go.
So he can match it, but I win because I will win 2 battles automatically.
Okay, but you can step 1 more.
But he needs to knock me down because in the other turn, if I don't step, then I will have to battle the bandits again and again.
No. You need to stay there, and the next round you can step.
Okay, then I step here. I got 2 money, and I step here. And I got again 2 money, so I buy 4 Uno cards.
Okay.
And then so we have this event ability and minus ability. So you can use these once an ability. You can put all resource a card face down and say what you have. So you can lie. So I could tell what cards I have here. And I can lie, and then I can flip one of these, but I can only use this ability once. But if it tells that I can use it again and again, you can use it. And there's a minus ability that's bad for you. This is good and that is bad. If you say fake news, in the possibility you lied, but if they said the truth, you need to give 3 coins. So, if you're if you lied, and then they say fake news, If you lied, you have to give 5 coins to the player. But if you didn't lie, then nothing happens. Just a normal. And then we have the event. So there's 7 turns of the game. That's how the game goes. So who stays in the capital that wins. I told you that. So there's 7 rounds to get into the capital. And everybody has to choose his event when it happens. So the first, it can't happen. It cannot happen in the first turn. It can happen in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh turn. So my event is they tell just a story. So why secretly of defense James Mattis was a eviction. Donald Trump proposed board changes to the military portion on transfer device. Change 4 tiles of your choice. That is upside down. So I can change 4 tiles of my choice. So
you can
yeah.
do the
So
ability.
I do like these are changed. These are 2. Then I change these, and then it's 4. So my turn is over, and my event happened in the 3rd turn. So turn is when everybody stabbed.
It's my turn.
So then it's Bender's turn, and he can choose if it happens in the 4th, 5th, or 6th.
I just step here and it's like a
It's
factory.
a factory.
So
He
I
gets an
get
army.
an extra
But
army.
if we defeat that extra army, then it dies forever and gets back here. And you can only have 3 extra armies. I have Dictator starts with 2 extra armies already, because we usually play with lots of people, so the Dictator has much harder work. So that's my turn. Do you want to buy Uno cards?
No.
So I step back to the capital. I step here and here. First, I step here. I get 2 money.
And you can shop.
I can shop from the Dictator cards and the both cards. And I step
No,
here.
this is the dictator card and this is the both card.
Yeah, I know. And then a farm does nothing. It just
Yeah.
So
it's
I
my
have 2
turn.
money, and I can buy. 40 goods doesn't do anything, so we just throw it out. We figured out, so it's bad. So I have snappers and late information. I can't buy late information because it says type. It's an ability card. It costs 3 and used by the Dictator, but it costs 3, and I only have 2 money, so I can buy it. But I have snappers that I can buy, and here it says the ability and the name. So it goes through, so I can buy it. You can play this card to remove a wall from the game. So Dictator has walls. If he gets this card, but Snappers doesn't do anything for me because I'm the Dictator, and the wall doesn't do anything for me. So then it's yeah.
So
But I buy 2 Uno cards.
Okay. And it's my turn. I step here and here. Can I have a chance card on yours?
Yeah.
So let's say new abilities. If you swap 1, 2, 3, take the top card of the deck of your choice. If it's 4 to 6, the players next to you randomly selects a card from your hand and returns it to the bottom of the deck. So
I'm going to choose one.
it's
So it's a
4,
4, so it's my turn. I can look the bottom of the.
yeah, but it's not your turn because I buy Uno card.
Okay, but I can look because that's
Yeah, you can.
ability. So you can look. And then we have these. So if you didn't understand the event part, so you can make a paper. So you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You write an X to the number 1 because there's no event happening in the number 1, and you can put one of your characters like the number 2, number 3, or number 4, number 5, or number 6, or number 7, and which number you put it, that turn you can your event happens. So now Benda can choose his event happens in
And
the
it's your turn now.
6 or 7 because now it's the 6th turn. So
Yeah.
Benda, do you want to happen your event happening now?
What's my slave? Any person is currently in the town or city most fight rebels. The person clockwise to those in question will do simple test match to see if they get pushed or not. No, I don't use it.
So you can choose that you don't use your event, never use it. So it's my turn, so I can stop at 3 figures or I can stay. So I stay in the capital because I want to defend. I step back here. So you can use all the tiles again and again. So I get 2 money now and I step here. So I got 3 money and I can shop. So now I can buy late information too. So late information, you can counter an ability played as soon as it is played. So I can I just put this and ability doesn't work. So I buy this from free and we flip one. And it's another late information. But I can choose to burn. Burn says we throw this out to the discard pile and I flip a new one. So wall. But burn costs 1 of these. So I burned one and it's a wall. So wall does. So the wall is that you can put one of these figures here. If you don't have, you can put any figures. And if a character is here, then he can't step in. The capital, it's a wall. So he can only move one and then move here and get him. So, yeah. So then it's Benda's turn now.
So I step here. Oh, and it's a town. And it's a city. So I
you have 5
have
money?
5 money. And my abilities say if I roll 3 or 4 on the town, I get a new army.
No.
So can I? So do you know how it's basically?
It's a 4, so he gets a new army.
Okay.
So you can choose the new army
And
after
I can
the second turn.
I can shop.
Yeah, he can
So
choose.
okay. We're not talking an army or dictator. You get to organize the dice.
But first you have to do your random card.
Okay. So I do this. If I
This is got out propaganda machine. It's a very bad card. We decided it's out of the game.
okay, so
So that's another trigger event.
Trigger
Trigger
event.
event is out too because we only have in the turns. Yeah. So we have unexploded.
take an extra
order.
dice in your next box. Oh, it's a very good card. So
It's a 5.
so you can place intro and add adjacent tile. Use a dice to determine which way you get placed.
Oh, so he can decide where he's pushed. So it's my turn.
Okay, so it's like good.
It's not very good, so I step here.
I need.
So
buy.
I get a chance card. So I got natural disaster as a chance card, and I got 1 money too. So I buy the wall. No, I can't shop, so I cannot buy this. But I buy 2 more Uno cards. Okay, these are good. I set up my deck. So, natural disaster. Oh, okay, this is good. It's a natural disaster. Roll a dice, 1 or 4. Choose a hex tile, adject to your current tile. Natural disaster strikes it. An armies on it cannot move next turn, and you gain an extra die if you decide to attack them. So I choose Banda. And if I would do 1 or 4, 1 to 4, no, it's a 5, then the next one. So I may not move with the next one with this army. So that's quite bad, but not that bad. So,
It's my turn.
so it's his turn and he can attack me. Oh no, I didn't step with these or this army. I
Yes.
only stepped with
You did.
I only stepped with this.
You did.
No,